Dear students, today we are going to learn space lattice and unit cell. What is a space lattice? Space lattice is an arrangement of points showing how constituent particles are arranged at different sites in a three-dimensional space. That means how the atoms, ions or molecules are arranged in an atom. That is known as space lattice. Lattice points means the atoms, ions or molecules. Now let's see here. This is an arrangement of atoms, constituent particles in a crystal. So here these each points are atoms or molecules. So this point is known as the lattice points. So how these lattice points are arranged in a three-dimensional manner, that arrangement is known as space lattice. Next is unit cell. Unit cell is the smallest repeating unit in space lattice, which when repeated over and over again results in a crystal of the given substance. That means when a crystal is made up of some sort of atoms, that single atom is the smallest repeating unit. For example, when we are constructing a wall with bricks, that single brick is the unit cell. So here I have given an example. Here this is a crystal and this here we have shown here two cubes. So these types of infinite number of cubes might be there. So here this one single unit, this single unit repeated over and over again, that form a crystal. So that single unit is known as the unit cell. See here, this is a cube. Here this cube is made up of repeating this unit, right? This one block repeated over and over again, it forms a cube. So this one unit is known as the unit cell. So what is a unit cell? It is the smallest repeating unit in a crystal that repeated over and over again and form a crystal. So in this cube is made up of this single unit. So this single unit is known as the unit cell of this cube. Next is types of unit cell. There are two types of unit cell is there. First one is simple or primitive unit cell and the second one is centered unit cell. So now we are going to discuss simple or primitive unit cell. Simple or primitive unit cell. Simple unit cell means the atoms, molecules or ions will be present only at the corners. An example of simple unit cell or primitive unit cell is cubic unit cell. So we can call it as simple cubic or primitive unit cell. In this cube we know the dimensions are A equal to B equal to C and alpha equal to beta equal to gamma equal to 90. We know all the edges are equal and all the angles are 90 in a cube. So in a cube, this is a length and this is breadth and this is height. In a cube, all length, breadth and height are same. That is why it is A equal to B equal to C. All the edge length are same in a cube. Then the angle between two sides. You see here, this is length and breadth. The angle between length and breadth is, this one is 90 degree. This angle also 90. Here also 90 degree. All the angles in a cube are 90 degree and all the sides are equal. So we know in a simple cube atoms are present at all the corners. So this is the representation of a cube. Here this round, this spherical shape is the atom. So here it is represented as two atoms. So these two corners, two atoms. Same like here, total 8 corners are there. So atoms will be present at all the 8 corners. So here atoms are present at all the 8 corners. So we know atoms are spherical in shape. Now we will determine the number of atoms per unit cell. So this is a representation of a unit cell. So in a crystal there will not be only one unit cell. Sorry, there will not be only one cube. It will be having an infinite number, n number of cubes. So this is a unit cell. Now we will determine what is the number of atoms present inside this cube. So I will just show you how to draw a cube. First we will draw one square, then from here another square, Then connect these corners. This is how we draw a cube. Now we can find out the number of atoms present inside in a unit cell. So here, let's see here. Here I have given 2 atoms. It's a representation, 2 atoms. We know it's like a ball. The shape of atom is like a ball. So it is spherical in shape, not circle. It is spherical in shape. So here just see, when I am cutting this ball, it will be like this. So here we should know only this much part is inside the cube, right? Only this much, this shaded part is inside the cube, and this part is outside, and this part also outside, and from back side also. Because we know here as a sphere, only here this is half part is completely empty, and another half part also we can divide into 4 quadrants. In that 4 quadrants, only one part is here. So just see here, in this spherical shape, this half part is empty. So this is like half ball. So just see here, this is the representation of that half ball. This half ball is divided into 4 quadrants. Here, so this is a center point. Then when you are putting line, it will be like this. So I just draw another half circle. So here see half of the sphere. Then here it is 4 quadrants. So here this see, only this much is inside our cube. So what is this? What does it mean? This one we have divided into 4 quadrants. This is 1, this is 2, and this one is back side because it is spherical in shape, right? So this half part, then these 2 are front part, these 2 are back part. So only this front part is inside our cube. So how much it will be? It will be 1 by 4 because all are 1 by 4. So only 1 by 4 of this half is inside the cube. So atom means it is a total. Atom is a total sphere. So how much it will be? Here 1 by 4, 1 by 4. 4 times are there. That means above also it will be like that. So total is 8 parts are there. So this part will be 1 by 8 of sphere. 8 of sphere. So total 1 by 8 is there. If you are taking a total atom, it will be 1 by 8 only. So only this 1 by 8 is inside the cube. So each corner will get only 1 by 8 of the atom. So it will be just like you are taking one watermelon, then cut into 8 pieces, then that 1 by 8th piece, one piece will be inside this cube. It will be same like that. So here it is 1 by 8. All corners it will be 1 by 8. So how much it will be? All 1 by 8 means all corners inside the cube it will get only 1 by 8. These parts will be shared by other cubes. So total how many 1 by 8 is there? Total 8 1 by 8 is there. So total 8 corners are there. So total 8 1 by 8. So 8 multiply 1 by 8 because this is a unit cube. So this unit cube will get only 1 by 8 from each corner. So total 8 corners are there. So 8 into 1 by 8 is 1. So number of atoms per unit cell in a simple cube is only 1. It is not 8. It is only 1. Next is atomic radius and edge length. Here we know in this cube 2 atoms are given. 2 spherical atoms are given. Here this is the edge length of the cube. So edge length means this length between these 2 atoms. Here this is represented as A. This is the edge length. And here this distance means it is representation of 2 spheres. So half of this diameter, this is a total sphere. So this means a radius R. And this also is a radius R. So that means A equal to 2R. So what is the edge length of simple cube? That can be represented as A equal to 2R or radius equal to A divided by 2. So this radius we know it is half of this edge length. So for a simple cube, A equal to 2R or radius equal to half of this edge length. Coordination number of simple cube is 6. Coordination number means it is the nearest number, nearest neighbor. Each atom can touch each other. So each atom touch with how many nearest neighbors, that is known as coordination number. For a simple cube, the coordination number is 6. So if you are considering this atom, this atom is touched with, in a same unit cell, it is touched with 1, then 2, then 3. So same unit cell, it is 3. Then here with neighboring atom, this is 4. Then another one, this is 5. And here this one is 6. So total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 with the same unit cell and 3 with nearby cubes or nearby atoms. So here the coordination number is 6. Next one is packing fraction. Packing fraction means it is a space occupied by the atoms per unit cell. That means in a cube how the atoms are arranged, or in a crystal how the atoms or molecules are arranged in the space. That is known as packing fraction. Same like when we are putting some balls inside a carton, how tightly it is packed, that is known as packing fraction. Packing fraction is given by the formula volume of an atom multiply number of atoms per unit cell divided by volume of unit cell. So what is the volume of an atom? Atom means it is a spherical shape. For a sphere, the volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Number of atoms per unit cell in a simple cube is 8 into 1 by 8, that is 1. Then volume of unit cell, we know unit cell volume cube, all the sides are same. So A equal to B equal to C. So volume means length into breadth into height. So here all are same, so it can be written as A cube. Then 4 by 3 pi r cube divided by A. For a simple cube, A equal to 2r. So substitute that value here. You will write 2r all raised to 3. Then 4 by 3 pi r cube into 1 by 8 r cube. Here r cube cancel. Then 4 and 8 it will be 2. So we will get here pi by 6. Pi by 6 means 0.52. So the percentage of packing fraction is 52. So 52% is a packing fraction of simple cube. That means only 52% is packed. Then remaining portion 48% is vacant. So second type of unit cell is centered unit cell. An example for that one is face centered cubic cell or FCC. We know in a face center means atoms are present at all the corners. All the cubes, atoms will be present at all the corners. Then additional atom is in the face center. So we know in a cube here total how many faces are there? 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, then here 5, then here 6. So total 6 faces are there. So atoms are present at all the corners and in the face center. So here how many face center will be there? Here this one is 1, this one is 2, here 3 and here 4, here 5, then bottom here 6. So total 6 faces are there. So atoms will be present at all the centers of 6 faces and all the 8 corners. See, this is a representation of one face, means only like this. Only this single face is represented here. Here these 2 corners, these 2 corner atoms are represented, this 2. Then this one is this corner atom. This corner atom is this one. This face center. This face center atom is represented here. So here in the face, one is this corner atoms, here another corner atom, here also one corner atom will be here. Then total 4 corner atoms, then one is in the center of the face. Now we will discuss what is the number of atoms per unit cell in face-centered cube. In a face-centered cube also, atoms are present at all 8 the corners and all the corner atoms will be shared with 8 other cubes. So each corner will get 1 by 8 of each atom. So here total 8 1 by 8 is there. So 8 into 1 by 8, that will be 1. Then additional atom is there. Each face center 1 atom is there. So total 6 atoms are present here inside the face center. So here we should know face center. This means if it is a ball, half of the ball will be inside the face center and another half will be outside. So here inside the cube half will be here, then outside the cube. Just suppose it is a ball. When you are putting a ball here, inside the cube half of the ball will be there, then outside half will be there. So each unit cell will get only half of the atom. other half will be outside, that will be shared with other cubes. So here also it will be half, everywhere it will be half. So total how many half will be there? Total 6 faces are there in a cube. So total 6 half will be here. So here half, half, half. So total 6 half is there. So in a unit cell, what is the contribution of atoms from the face centered? Only 6 into 1 by 2. So total number of atoms per unit cell is 8 into 1 by 8 plus total 6 faces are there. So each face atom will contribute half. Total how much? 6 into 1 by 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So total 4 is the number of atoms per unit cell in a face-centered cube. Next is atomic radius and edge length of face-centered cube. So here we have drawn here. This is the one face and atoms are present, and this one is the face diagonal. So this face diagonal is how much? Here this is full sphere, so it is 2r. Then this is half of the diameter, so r. So this is also r. So this AC is a face diagonal. So AC equal to 2r plus r plus r, that is 4r. So face diagonal is 4r. Now we know this. Just see this triangle ABC. This AB, angle between AB and BC is 90 degree. So according to Pythagoras theorem, we know hypotenuse equal to root of base square plus altitude square. So what is base here? AB. AB is the base. What is the length of AB? This is A. What is the length of BC? This is also A. So how we can write? 4r equal to face diagonal, or 4r equal to root of base square plus altitude square. That means 4r equal to root of A square plus A square. So that is root 2A. Therefore, r equal to root 2a by 4. Therefore, r equal to root 2a divided by 4. Or you can write it as a by 2 root 2. So this is a representation of radius of face-centered cube. R equal to root 2a by 4, or you can write a divided by 2 root 2, because 2 root 2 is cancelled. So a divided by 2 root 2 is a radius of face-centered cube. Next is the coordination number of face-centered cube. Face-centered cube coordination number is 12. So just see here. Just suppose this cube and 3 axes x, y and z. So central atom, we know in a face-centered cube, here one central atom is there. Inside, the central atom is present at the center of each face. So this is x, y and z. So central atom touching the x, y plane. So this is x, y. So the x, y plane is this face. So here central atom is touching with 4 nearest neighbors. So central atom touching with 4 atoms. So here 4. Then y, z. X, y and z. Y, z means this is the plane. So here also central atom touching 4 atoms. Then another one is x, z plane. X and z. This one, this face. Here also this atom touch 4. So total 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. So total 12 is the coordination number of face-centered cubic crystal. So this is the coordination number. Central atom touching xy plane is 4. YZ plane also 4, and central atom touching XZ plane is 4. So total coordination number is 12. Next is a packing fraction. Packing fraction, we know the formula: volume of atom multiply number of atoms per unit cell divided by volume of unit cell. Volume of atom is 4 by 3 pi r cube multiply number of atoms per unit cell in face-centered cube is 4. Then volume of unit cell is a cube. So substitute the values here. 4 by 3 pi r cube multiply 4 into 1 divided by a. What is the value of a? A equal to 2 root 2 multiply r. We already discussed the value of a. Value of r we have discussed here is a by 2 root 2. So what is a? A is 2 root 2 multiply r. So 2 root 2 multiply r all raised to 3. Then substitute the values here. You will get 4 by 3 pi r cube multiply 4 multiply 1 divided by 8 r cube. So here r cube will be cancelled. Then here it will be 2. Then 4 pi divided by 6. So the answer is 0.74. Therefore, the packing fraction of face-centered cube is 74%. So we know as the number of atoms increases from simple cube to face-centered cube, packing fraction also increases. For simple cube it was only 52 because atoms were present at only the corners, and here it is 74%. Next one is body-centered cubic unit cell. In a body-centered cubic unit cell, atoms are present at all the corners and one atom is present inside the cube. So here every unit cell will be having one atom inside the cube. That will not be shared with any other cube because it is completely inside the atom. Saying like here, we are taking one big carton in cubic shape, then when we are keeping one ball inside the cube. So that will not be shared with any other cube. So total number of atoms here is total 8 corners, 8 atoms are there, then one atom is present at center of the cube. So this is a representation of body-centered cubic lattice. Here you see this is one unit cell and this is a representation of 2 corner atoms. 2 corner, 2 spheres are there, and this one, this sphere or this atom is inside the cube. This is not outside or this is not face center. This is completely inside the cube, and these are the 2 corner atoms, and this corner part, this part is inside the cube. This part also, this 1/8 part is inside the cube. So what is the total number of atoms per unit cell? How we can calculate here? We know here total 8 corners, 8 atoms are there. So 8 corners, 8 atoms means 8 into 1/8 plus 1 atom is inside the cube, that is completely for this unit cell, that will not be shared with any other cube. So 8 into 1/8 plus 1, that is equal to 2. So 2 is the number of atoms per unit cell in body-centered cubic lattice. Now we will determine atomic radius and edge length of body-centered cube. Here we know in a cube, this is the atom inside the cube. So we are drawing a straight line connecting all these atoms together. That will be like AC. So this line goes through inside the cube. That means this AC is known as the body diagonal because it is inside the body. So here one body center atom is there. So this diagonal is the body diagonal. So the value of this one is R. This is 2R and this is R. So what is a body diagonal? Body diagonal is total 4R. Then how we will find out this body diagonal? For that we will draw one line here. That means perpendicular to BC, we will draw one line here. So that line is AB. So this AC square, Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square equal to AB square plus BC square. So we will find out this body diagonal using AB and BC. So here we have written body diagonal is 4R, then AC square. AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. Now how we will find out this AB square? How we will find out this AB square? For that we can use this one, this triangle ADB. See here, this angle between AD and DB is 90 degree. So when this angle is 90 degree, AB is a hypotenuse. So AB can be find out using AD and BD. So what is the value of AD? AD is A because it is a edge length, and DB also A. So using these two, so what is AB? AB will be root of A square plus A square. So when you know this AB, using this AB and BC, we can find out this face diagonal. Therefore, AB equal to root of A square plus A square, that equal to root 2 A square. So using this root 2 A square, we can find out this AC. So what is AC? Root of AB square plus BC square. So what is the edge length of AB? AB length is root 2 A square. So now we got this one is root 2 A square and this one is A because this is the edge length. So what is AC? AC equal to root of AB square. AB square means root 2 A square the whole square plus BC square. BC square is A square. So AC equal to root of root 2 A square the whole square plus A square. That means root of 2a square plus a square. That means root of 3a square. So what is AC? AC is 4r. So 4r equal to root 3a square. Or we can write root 3a. So what is A? What is A? A equal to 4 by root 3 into r. So for a body centered cube, 4r equal to root 3a and r equal to root 3a divided by 4. Then next is the coordination number of body centered cube. We know one atom is inside the cube. That inside the cube atom will be touched with total 8 corners. So the total coordination number is 8. That means one atom is inside the cube. That inside the cube atom will be touched with 4 corners the top and 4 corners bottom. So total coordination number for body centered cube is 8. So dear students, I hope space lattice, unit cell and the type of unit cell are clear. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.